What's up? It's Keith. In this video, I want to talk about the post-traumatic stress disorder that you bring with you when you finally get out of financially struggling to the point where you have steady income and things are coasting along. Because from the perspective of being flat broke and trying to get a business off the ground, and you're always fighting to keep your cell phone bill on, and you're late on your rent and all that type of stuff, that's hell. And I've been through all of it. Ugh. And any moment it feels like the rug can be pulled out from underneath you, and you can go back to that scrambling any second. So you think about what would it be like to have this much money in the bank, or not have to, just to not have to worry about my bills, just to not have to, stuff like that. Well, it would be so peaceful. Well, the truth is, from what I've learned and what I've seen some of my friends that we talk about this stuff, is you can have kind of like a post-traumatic stress disorder. So, and it's a lot better than scrambling, right? Because I went through that for years, man, and it's so hard to get out of. It seems impossible to get out of. And if you're going through it, my heart goes out to you, because it seems like right around the corner the other day, that was me, and it is hell. But here's what it looks like. You call up your student loan to pay your student loan. There is currently no payment due. I'm like, you just paid it like 8 days ago. You're like, I gotta pay my cell phone bill. Call up, pay our family cell phone bills, I pay all that. There's currently no payment due. I'm like, no. Maybe the rent's due. Maybe the mortgage is due. For me, I'm a renter, right? And that's already paid. There's got to be another bill. So I have a list on Evernote of all my bills, and I go through and I'm like, well, maybe I should call and prepay stuff. So I'll call up and I'll prepay stuff. I'll check my credit cards. I'll pay. The balance is zero. Everything is paid off. And then I'll check my bank accounts obsessively and keep counting up and adding numbers and budgeting and being so on top of it, to the point where even like when there's a bill due, even if the bill is due for 12 hours, like we're not talking about a bill past due or a bill that's due in 12 days. I'm like, the bill is now just due. Like, pay it off immediately, because it feels like dirt. It feels like it's encroaching in on you instantly, and it's way back there. It's way down there, but it feels like dirt. Like spilling crap all over a kitchen table or all over a floor, and you got to clean it up immediately, because it just resembles what it feels like to have a bill overdue, to be late on something, and to be in debt. It's becomes this sickening obsession. My buddy Jeff talks about this stuff. Dude, lives in a huge house, real successful, and I'm standing there talking to him, and he says that his companies will call him that he pays bills, whatever, and they'll be like, dude, you're messing up our accounting because you keep paying your bills like months in advance and ahead of time, and it's messing us up. Like, can you just please pay your bills on time instead of paying them early? He's like, no. Because that's how it is. Do you know that just one late payment will just destroy your credit? If you already have destroyed credit, it takes years to repair your credit. It is so hard. You first have to have enough money to, and I'll make a whole nother video about credit and debt and stuff like that. I've been through the ringer with all that, and I've come out of it almost completely now. And there's a lot of misconceptions about all that stuff. But I just want to say, man, like, it isn't one day if you have X amount of dollars in the bank, and I'm sure all the way up into millionaire status. You're never just all peaceful and you can just lay around. Like, I'm watching a business and marketing program on the TV right now, forcing myself to stay in the house and get all this done because I want to, and taking notes, and I'm jumpy. I keep like, I gotta leave. I gotta go to the post office. I gotta do this. I gotta go to the office. I gotta do this. I gotta go buy groceries. No. Stay here and do your marketing programs. Stop creating crap to do. Stay here. And I've actually locked myself in the house now. It's been about 2 weeks straight. Reading, writing, researching, and studying nonstop, all the stuff to advance my education, because I believe education and information is the most important thing that you can tap into to increase your paradigm. So when you do speak. You can move mountains with the amount of faith of a mustard seed. You can make amazing things happen with much less effort because you have the proper education to make it do so, right? So, but you can't get to the point where you can actually sit down and watch information programs or take classes or extracurricular activities or sit down and read a book about finance or accounting until you have enough money in the bank to pay your bills, because the survival part of you has kicked on and you can't do anything because all you can scramble and worry about is paying the bills, right? It's a catch-22 and it's a vicious cycle. When I was stuck in a dead-end grass cutting job, I couldn't do anything. All I could think about was pay the bills like a rat on a treadmill. And it's so hard. It takes every ounce of energy that you have from sunup till sundown. You can't sleep more than 3 hours a night, and you got to run your ass off so you could finally get out of the dead-end job, get your business off the ground, then all those brick walls there, and then get to the point where that's making money. And it takes several years of that before you even have enough money to set aside so you can even take a month off, right? This is a long, hard process, and no one's going to help you. It's all, you got to build it all from scratch and learn it from scratch, and it is anxiety ridden. And I'm 32 now. I'm going to be 33, and sometimes I really think, I've been at this for years, and I'm only moderately successful, right? There's guys I talk to, and knowing all you guys on YouTube, some guys are in their early 20s that just have big landscaping companies and are just making a shit ton of money and have very developed in that area very quickly, right? But I would say one thing: there's no substitute for wisdom and experience. The ways I think now, if a lot of younger guys watch my channel, so if you're young, if you're in your teens or early 20s, I didn't really wisen up and wake up to the world till I was about 24. Before 24, my head was up my ass. Even at the age of 18, I was working 3 jobs. I had my own place, my own apartment. I was always independent. I always paid all my own bills. I was always very independent, despite, lots of failures and frustrations and struggles and setbacks. 24 is when, I woke up and became, I guess you could say, totally independent. And then it wasn't until my late 20s that I really woke up. And then each next year, when you hit your 30s, you kind of, I guess, it's different for everybody. But for me, until I got married, and that's when I got my shit together, is when I was like, because now I have a wife depending on me. Now I have, and it's really the truth. It's amazing. It's a blessing. It's a double-edged sword. So the things that you're afraid of in life, if you're afraid to move forward in certain things, the obstacle is the way. Those very things that you're afraid of and you're resisting are the gateways to your success. And you will get it. You will get your peace of mind one day. You will get the time that you can, sit around and do whatever you want or catch up on things. But it's not easy. Like I said, I have to sit there and discipline myself to sit here and relax and focus on what's important versus running around like a madman. So, okay, just want to touch in with you, hang out for a few minutes. If you want me to make more videos like this, let me know, because I have a lot of them that I don't upload. And let me know in the comments if you want me to make more videos like this. They're just personal videos, me sitting here talking to you. And I do feel a bit of pressure on my YouTube channel to make these crazy episodes with all this stuff going on, and it's more difficult to make that. And a big part of me wants to just sit here and talk about certain things and break things down. And so let me know in the comments. All right, peace.